Hey, this is a re-upload for telling people about my self-harm. Just to tell you now, this may be a trigger to some people, so if you are easily triggered, I would turn off and not watch now. So technically, the first person to really see my self-harm was Samantha Samantha was my sister, sorry. We were in Asda, and it was the first time I properly did first time I did cut my arm on such a visible place. It was on my arm here. This is before all of this. Obviously all of this. It was a while ago, and when I did it, I didn't care if someone saw it, but obviously, because I hadn't told anyone, I didn't know how they were going to react. And Samantha was very good. She was saying stuff like, do you want to talk to me, blah, 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 stuff like that, all the mushy stuff, you know, the good stuff. And as soon as she said it, I was like, from then on, I do not want anyone to see them. The main reason now I don't show people is because I'm worried that they think it's for attention, because I know it's not. I know people in my family know it's not. I'm just worried about the strangers who don't understand my story. So I'll continue. Emily was probably the person who I always talk to. Not as much now because there's stuff going on. I'll probably tell you in the near future what's going on, but probably not now. It's not the right time. She's a great person to talk to. For the first person, for how I really supposed to my speech is terrible today. How I first really spoke to her was, I sat down and told her. That's basically it. I just sat down and told her how I felt and what I told. After that was kind of my friends, a few of my friends knew. They didn't really know the 100%, but they knew how I felt, how I was feeling down. Again, I told them on Facebook, actually. I told them on Facebook, which I wouldn't recommend because it takes away the emotion doesn't capture the words. You have to say it face to face. Even if it's not face to face, if you're telling them in person, it's great. Telling them face to face, I would say, is better, because the emotion gets through in your words a lot more than words on a screen. So I'm just looking at notes because I had to put them in the line because I had to remember, and my memory is terrible, so I had to write it down straight away. It was not until after my first official breakdown. It wasn't until I had a little breakdown that my family found out. Basically, I didn't feel very well. I had self-harm a lot, and it was just then that I went a bit weird. I was like, I'm going to kill myself. It got to that point, and then I was like, no, I have to do this. I got out of my room, which I did not want to do. I actually barricaded my door, went to my sister's, and I told her, you need to tell Mum, and stuff like that, and it just went on from that. Basically, I don't recall the 100% the fact that happened that day, because it's a little bit blurry. I think it's more of a repressed thing that happened. But I know that Mum found out, and it went on from there. It was more of now my mum has found out, other people started to find out. It was either from word of mouth or my parents telling them. I gave consent to who knew, but it was a little bit more it was more my parents telling them, or my sisters telling my family. And that's about it, really. That's how people have found out. And yeah, it has been a struggle, even though, sorry, that top went off. And it has been a struggle even after they found out. That's for certain, obviously. But the fact that people know makes me feel a lot better. And I would recommend telling people, if you haven't told people about your self-harm or your depression or any mental health problem you are suffering from. And at the age of 17, right now, I would say I left it a little bit too late, because it was during my education time that it really came out, and it was during the end. So I missed my major exams, and I would recommend telling them, as soon as you're feeling like that, I know it can be really scary, and you can be worrying that they don't believe you, or anything like that, but the fact that you've told them is the best bit, is the best beginning, I would say, that people find out how you're feeling, and then you can work from there. I'm getting help now, so that's pretty good. And I would, yeah. And if any of you haven't told your family, haven't told your parents, and are worried to, and don't know how, or just want someone to talk to, you know, if you just want someone to talk to, leave a comment, and I will respond to everyone. Even if it's just a shout, you know, like, just send me a message, or leave a comment, and I will respond. If you want to talk more privately, just tell me and I'll leave you my email, or leave me yours, however. Just having someone to talk to is great. Just having someone to talk to is a great way of just relieving some stress, and tell me your worries. I will listen, I won't judge on anything. I'm not here to judge, I'm just here to upload some crazy videos. But I can be a good person to talk to sometimes. I hope. But yeah, leave a comment, a like, favorite, share, subscribe, do all of that, all the good stuff. And yeah, until next time, I hope you're feeling okay. Bye!